Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're taking a closer look at something that has truly swept the globe, K-pop.
It really has. You see it everywhere.
Exactly. We all know the, energetic music, the incredible synchronized choreography, and those, incredibly dedicated fan bases. But there's so much more beneath the surface, isn't there?
Absolutely. It's a whole industry, a whole cultural force.
Right. So our mission for this deep dive is to unpack the distinct identities, the incredible achievements, and the defining characteristics of some of the biggest names in this K-pop universe.
Going beyond just the catchy tunes.
Yes, precisely. It's about understanding the diverse landscape of an industry that truly shapes global culture. To do that, we've pulled together individual profiles of several, prominent K-pop groups. We're talking heavy hitters like BTS, Blackpink, TXT,
New Jeans, Les Seraphim, Twice.
and the truly unique global group Katseye. We're going to distill the most important insights from these sources, giving you that shortcut, to truly understanding what makes each of these powerhouses tick.
Getting those aha moments.
Exactly. So if you've ever found yourself wondering what's really behind K-pop's massive impact, or you just want to get a better handle on the key players, you're definitely in the right place. Let's dive in.
Okay. Well, one striking aspect right away is just how diverse the K-pop landscape truly is, even within, say, boy bands or girl groups.
That's a great point.
If we look at the boy band powerhouses, for example, BTS and TXT offer two really distinct but equally impactful examples of how you achieve that global influence.
Yeah, I think BTS is definitely the place to start when we're talking about K-pop's global impact. Their story is just, it's pretty extraordinary.
It really is.
This South Korean boy band, formed back in 2010, 7 members, Jin, Suga, J-Hope, RM, Jimin, V, and Jungkook. What always stands out to me about them is how involved they seem to be in their own music.
That's actually a crucial point. It's a foundational reason for their authenticity, I think.
Right.
They co-write or co-produce a lot of their material, which, isn't always the standard practice in K-pop's highly structured system.
So they have real creative input.
It seems so. And while they originally started out as more of a hip-hop group, they've really expanded their musical style. They incorporate a huge range of genres now.
Yeah, their sound has evolved so much.
And that commitment to evolution, to self-expression, it's allowed them to forge this really unique identity.
And their lyrical themes. They're not just singing about, typical pop fare, are they?
Not at all. And this is huge. This commitment to thematic depth is probably the reason for their incredible global connection.
How so?
Well, they tackle universal themes, right? Mental health, the challenges of being young, coming of age, loss, self-love, individualism, even the downsides of fame.
Things that resonate everywhere.
Exactly. They transcended language barriers because people felt seen, felt understood. It turned them from just a music group into more of a cultural movement.
And they weave in other things too, don't they? Like literature.
Yes. Literature, philosophy, psychology. There's even this whole alternate universe storyline that runs through their work. It just adds layers and layers of meaning for fans to dig into.
Okay, so while BTS forged this path through deep themes and artistry, it's fascinating to see how a group like TXT, from the same agency even, found its own kind of explosive success, right out of the gate.
Yeah, Tomorrow X Together, or TXT. 5 members, Yeonjun, Subin, Byamju, Taehyun, Hwinning Kai, also from Big Hit Entertainment, now HYBE.
And their debut was something else.
Oh, they absolutely exploded onto the scene. Their first EP, The Dream Chapter, Star, back in March 2019, it immediately hit #1 on the Gaon album chart in Korea.
The big domestic chart.
Right, and it topped the Billboard World Albums chart in the US. Crucially, it also broke into the main US Billboard 200 chart at number 140.
Which is a record at the time, wasn't it?
It was the highest charting debut album by any male K-pop group back then. A really clear sign of immediate global interest.
And the single Crown did well too. #1 on the Billboard World Digital Songs chart. Plus, they topped the Billboard Emerging Artists chart. Just boom.
But then there was Lollapalooza. That felt significant.
Hugely significant. TXT became the first Korean boy band to perform and headline at Lollapalooza, a major mainstream US festival.
That's big. Not just a K-pop convention, but a massive general music festival.
Exactly. It wasn't just a performance, it signaled a real shift. It showed the industry could cultivate new acts capable of commanding those huge Western stages, moving K-pop further into the mainstream consciousness.
So if we look at both them,
Right, you see BTS and TXT showcasing this dynamic range,
Yeah.
BTS with that deep thematic connection and artistic evolution over time.
And TXT with that instant record-smashing debut and boundary-pushing festival presence.
Precisely. It shows there isn't just one way for a K-pop boy band to achieve massive global influence. Different paths, both incredibly effective.
Okay, so from the boy band powerhouses, let's pivot. Let's talk about the equally impactful and incredibly diverse world of K-pop girl groups. Absolutely. And a great place to start there is Blackpink.
You can't really talk about global girl groups without mentioning them. They've truly earned that title, biggest girl group in the world, that you hear so often.
It's widely used, yeah. They're a four-member group from YG Entertainment Jisoo, Jennie, Rosé, and Lisa. And they are undeniably a leading force in the Korean wave.
What exactly is the Korean wave for anyone unfamiliar?
It's basically that huge global surge in popularity of South Korean culture, music, dramas, movies, fashion, food, everything. Hallyu, as it's called in Korean.
Got it. And Blackpink is often linked with a specific concept.
Yes, the girl crush concept. This generally involves themes of self-confidence, independence, female empowerment, often delivered with this fierce, chic, stylish aesthetic.
So different from maybe a more traditionally cute image.
Exactly. It's powerful, it's aspirational, and that message, combined with their music and style, has resonated massively around the world.
Now, Twice offers a different but equally compelling success story, especially within South Korea itself.
Very much so. Twice is a 9-member group: Nayeon, Jonghyun, Momo, Sana, Jihyo, Mina, Dahyun, Chaeyoung, and Suyu, formed by JYP Entertainment.
9 members, that's quite large. And their origin story is a bit different, too.
Yeah, they were actually formed through a reality TV survival show called 16 back in 2015.
So the public got to know them through that process.
Right. They debuted right after, in October 2015, with The Story Begins. Their success in South Korea became so immense, so widespread, that they earned the honorific title, the nation's girl group.
Wow. So, like, universally beloved there.
Pretty much. It shows a different route to the top, deep national popularity built through that kind of intense public exposure from day one, a very strong domestic foundation.
Okay, and moving to a more recent phenomenon. There's New Jeans. They have a very distinct vibe.
They really do. A 5-member group, Minji, Hani, Danielle, Heron, and Hyein, formed by Adore, which is actually a sub-label under Hybe.
The same parent company as BTS and TXT's label?
Interesting. And their main producer, Min Hee-jin, is quite well known for her creative direction. New Jeans is recognized for their girl next door image.
More natural, maybe relatable?
Yeah, often portrayed that way. And musically, their style frequently evokes the sounds of the 1990s and 2000s pop and R&B.
That nostalgic sound is really key for them, isn't it?
It is. It's nostalgic but feels fresh. It's a clever approach, actually. It appeals to maybe an older audience who remembers that era, but it also captivates younger fans. It shows how you can carve out a really successful niche with a specific, well-executed concept.
And briefly, Le Sserafim, another group under the Hybe umbrella.
Yes, via their Source Music sub-label. Currently 5 members: Sakura Kim Chaewon, Hwa Yoonjin, Kazuha, and Han Yoonjae.
They started with 6, though.
They did. They debuted with 6, but member Kim Gaerum left the group in July 2022. It's just an example of how dynamic these group lineups can sometimes be, often playing out very publicly.
So looking across these girl groups, Blackpink's global girl crush, Twice's nation's girl group status built from TV, New Jeans' specific nostalgic girl next door concept.
It really highlights the incredible diversity. It's not just one type of girl group succeeding. You see varied concepts, different paths to fame, strategic branding, all within the K-pop framework.
Which brings us to our final group, Cat's Eye. This one.
Ooh.
This one really stretches the definition, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. Cat's Eye is kind of an anomaly. The biggest difference, they're based in Los Angeles, California, not Seoul.
Right, an American base.
And it's a 6-member group: Man and Sophia, Daniela, Lara, Megan, and Yoonchae. But here's the really remarkable part. The members are from all over.
Where from?
The Philippines, South Korea, Switzerland, and the United States. A truly international lineup.
Which is why they're called a global girl group.
Exactly. That international blend is core to their identity.
This feels like a significant departure from the traditional K-pop model. What's the potential significance of this approach? What could it mean for the future?
Well, Cat's Eye's whole setup, international members, the U.S. base, it really represents a potential evolution, maybe even a deliberate experiment within the K-pop system.
Testing the waters for something new?
Perhaps. It could signal a future trend where we see more groups assembled globally based outside Korea, but still utilizing elements of the K-pop training and production model.
So it raises big questions.
It really does. If K-pop's influence keeps expanding like this, moving beyond its geographical roots, and groups are forming with members from everywhere based anywhere, well, what does K-pop group even mean down the line? Could the definition itself start to shift?
It's fascinating. So as we wrap up this deep dive, it's just so clear, isn't it? The world of K-pop is incredibly diverse, it's strategically developed, and its global impact is just profound.
Undeniable.
Whether it's groups like BTS building these passionate communities through deep lyrics and artistry, or TXT smashing records from day one and headlining huge global festivals, these aren't just entertainers.
No, they're cultural phenomena, each adding something unique.
And then you have the girl groups. Blackpink's powerful girl crush resonating globally, twice becoming the nation's girl group through immense domestic popularity. New Jeans capturing hearts with that specific nostalgic vibe, all showing different ways to achieve massive success.
It's truly fascinating to think about what this mix, this blend of highly structured artist development, very specific conceptual branding, and now this increasingly international talent pool. What does it all mean for the future of the global music industry?
Right.
As K-pop keeps evolving, keeps integrating diverse influences, how might it actually reshape our understanding of what a global artist even is, or what a boy band or girl group can be in the 21st century?
What new boundaries might get broken next?
Exactly. As this industry continues to innovate, drawing talent and inspiration from literally all over the world, what comes next? It's exciting to think about.